Picture this. You're stuck in a traffic jam, so bad it feels like the universe is personally testing your sanity. Cars honking like an out-of-tune orchestra, the clock ticking slower than a sloth crossing a desert, and your patience dangling by a thread. Or maybe you're pacing outside your boss's office, heart pounding, about to have that conversation, the one where your career could soar or crash. Perhaps it's darker. A personal crisis has you awake at 3 a.m., mind racing, wondering how you'll survive the storm. Now, here's the kicker. What if I told you there's a way to stay calm, cool, and totally in command through every single one of those moments? No pills, no gimmicks, just a secret weapon that's been battle-tested for over 2,000 years. Welcome to the wild, mind-bending world of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's less about dusty books and more about real-life superpowers. It's helped Roman emperors tame chaos, slaves find freedom in their minds, and regular folks like us turn life's messiest moments into masterpieces of peace. Today, we're not just skimming the surface. We're diving deep into 10 profound life-altering lessons from Stoicism that'll arm you with unshakable inner calm and ninja-level emotional mastery. This isn't your average self-help video. It's a full-on adventure into a mindset that could rewrite how you face the world. Curious? Hungry for something that actually works? Good. Let's jump in. Your journey to becoming the calmest person in the room starts now. Lesson 1. The one thing you can control. And it's not what you think. First up, meet Epictetus, a guy who went from enslaved to one of history's greatest thinkers. His big idea? Something called war, the dichotomy of control. And trust me, it's a total game changer. Here's the hook. We spend way too much energy freaking out over stuff we can't touch. The weather decides to rain on your picnic? Can't stop it. Your Wi-Fi drops during a Netflix binge? Not your call. That coworker who passive-aggressively steals your lunch? You're not the boss of their manners. But here's where it gets juicy. There's one thing you can control, and it's closer than you think. Your own headspace. Your thoughts, your actions, your reactions. That's your kingdom, and you're the ruler. Epictetus paints this killer picture. Imagine an archer. He's got his bow, his arrow, his focus dialed in. He aims like a pro, pulls back with precision, and lets it rip. But once that arrow's airborne, wind, gravity, a rogue squirrel, it's out of his hands. His job was to shoot well, not to micromanage the flight path. Life's the same deal. You can't control if your flight's delayed or if your date ghosts you, but you can control how you roll with it. Focus there and the chaos starts to feel manageable, almost fun even. Want to test this out today? Try it next time something small ticks you off. See if you can smirk instead of snap. Stick with me, this is just the warm-up. Lesson 2. Why fighting life is a losing battle and how to win anyway. Next, let's hang out with Marcus Aurelius. Yeah, the Roman emperor. Think gladiator meets philosopher king. He's juggling wars, plagues, and a crumbling empire. Yet he's scribbling in his journal, aka Meditations, about acceptance. Wild, right? Here's his deal. Life's a tidal wave. Sometimes it lifts you up. Sometimes it smacks you down. Fighting it? That's like punching the ocean and expecting it to apologize. Spoiler, it won't. Picture this. You're late for work because a tire blows out. You could curse the universe, kick the car, and spiral into a rage. Or you could take a breath, call for help, and sip your coffee while you wait. Same situation, totally different vibe. Marcus says acceptance isn't giving up, it's leveling up. It's realizing that missed flights, spilled drinks, even heartbreak. They're not personal attacks. They're just life doing its thing. Stop wrestling the wave and start surfing it. Inner peace isn't about controlling the storm. It's about dancing in the rain. Want to know how Marcus stayed zen while Rome burned around him? Let's keep rolling. Lesson 3. The secret to living in the now and why it's your superpower. Enter Seneca, Stoicism's poet-philosopher with a knack for cutting through the noise. He's got a question that'll hit you right in the gut. How much of your day do you waste reliving yesterday or stressing about tomorrow? Be real with me. Too much, right? Seneca's got the fix, and it's deceptively simple. Mindfulness. Not the woo-woo, meditate on a mountain kind. Stoic mindfulness is raw, practical, and insanely powerful. It's about planting your feet in the now, because that's all you've got. Think about it. That argument you had last week. Dust. That deadline next month? Not here yet. The only thing real is this moment. The click of your keyboard, the smell of rain outside, the buzz of your phone. Seneca says stop letting your brain time travel to places it can't fix. Try this. Next time you're stressed, pause. Feel your breath. Notice the texture of your chair. It sounds small, but it's like hitting reset on your mind. Calm creeps in. Clarity follows. Want to master this and ditch the mental baggage? We're just getting started. Lesson 4. Why hard times are your secret weapon. Yes, really. Epictetus is back, and he's dropping a truth bomb. Adversity isn't your enemy. It's your personal trainer. What if I told you the worst days, the layoffs, the fights, the failures, were secretly sculpting you into a stronger, wiser version of yourself? Epictetus says challenges aren't here to crush you. They're here to forge you. Imagine an oak tree in a hurricane. It doesn't snap. It bends. It digs its roots deeper. It stands taller when the wind dies down. That's you, if you choose it. Here's a real-life spin. Say your car breaks down on a road trip. You could sulk, or you could turn it into a story, a chance to problem solve, a test of your grit. Resilience isn't dodging the punches. It's learning to take them like a champ. Epictetus calls this the art of turning obstacles into opportunities. Curious how to flex this muscle next time life swings at you? Let's dive deeper. Lesson 5. The power move you're missing. Choosing how you react. Epictetus again. Because this guy's relentless, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Let that sink in. Life's a non-stop curveball machine. Rude strangers, canceled plans, global meltdowns. You can't hit pause on the chaos, but you can pick your play. That's your secret sauce. Picture this. You're in line for coffee and some guy butts in front. Option A, you boil over, snap at him, and stew all day. Option B, you shrug. Say, nice move, buddy, and sip your latte in peace. Same moment. Totally different you. Stoicism hands you the reins. Your reaction's your call, every time. Want a pro tip? Next time you're triggered, count to 3. Pick courage over rage, humor over hate. It's like a cheat code for staying chill. Ready to own this power? We've got more gold coming. Lesson 6. Why chasing more is sabotaging your peace. Seneca's stepping in with a reality check. Wanting too much is a happiness thief. More followers, more cash, more shiny toys. We're all chasing it, right? But here's the twist. The more you crave, the emptier you feel. Stoicism says ditch the endless wish list and watch your calm skyrocket. Think of life like a buffet. Pile your plate with everything and you're too bloated to enjoy it. Keep it light. Focus on what's enough, and every bite's a win. Seneca's not anti-ambition, he's anti-excess. Chase, meaning not stuff. Here's a challenge. Today, name 3 things you don't need to be happy. A bigger house, a fancier car. Cut the clutter and peace moves in. Want to unlock this minimalist magic? Stick around. Lesson 7. The 4 words that'll transform your life. Stoicism's got a dream team. Wisdom, courage, justice, temperance. Old school, sure. Life-changing, absolutely. These virtues aren't just lofty ideals. They're your GPS for navigating life's mess with swagger and grace. Let's unpack them. Wisdom. Sorting the signal from the noise. What matters, what doesn't. Hint, not your neighbor's opinion. Courage. Staring down fear, whether it's a big speech or a hard truth, with steel in your spine. Justice. Doing right, even when it's inconvenient. Fairness isn't optional. Temperance. Saying no to excess. Less scrolling, more living. Live these and you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Marcus, Seneca, Epictetus. They built their lives on this. Try it. Next time you're tempted to lash out, tap justice instead. Feel the shift. We're rolling on. Lesson 8. The truth about life that'll set you free. Marcus Aurelius drops a heavy one. Everything's temporary. Your phone, your job. That killer playlist, even you. Depressing? Nope. It's a wake-up call. When you see life as a fleeting show, you stop gripping so tight. You start savoring. Think of a fireworks display. It's stunning because it fades. Life's moments are the same. Precious because they pass. Marcus says, don't mourn the end. Celebrate the spark. Lost a friend? Cherish the laughs you had. New gadget breaks. Enjoyed it while it lasted. This mindset's a freedom pass. Letting go is living. Want to embrace this and ditch the clingy vibes? Keep watching. Lesson 9. The happiness hack hiding in plain sight. Seneca's got a gem. Gratitude isn't a holiday gimmick. It's a daily ninja move. We're pros at spotting what's wrong. Bills piling up. That jerk who stole your parking spot. Seneca says flip the lens. What's right? A warm bed. A text from a friend. The fact you're breathing. Boom. Instant mood lift. Here's the hook. Gratitude works. Everywhere. Job sucks? You've got skills to pivot. Rainy day. Cozy vibes indoors. Seneca says even in chaos, there's a thread of good. Find it. Try this. Tonight, list 3 tiny wins. A good meal, a kind word, a sunset. Feel that calm settle in? It's real. Want more of this alchemy? We're almost there. Lesson 10. Why stopping here would be a huge mistake. Epictetus closes with a bang. Never stop growing. Life's not a sprint to a finish line. It's an endless climb, and every step's a chance to level up. Stoicism's not about nailing perfection. It's about chasing progress. Think of it like a video game. Each boss fight, each tough day, earns you XP. Wisdom's the prize. Resilience the perk. Epictetus says setbacks aren't the end. They're the grind that makes you sharper. Spilled coffee. Laugh it off. Learn patience. Big loss. Grow through it. The more you stretch, the calmer you get. Ready to commit to this lifelong quest? This is your moment. The big finish. Your Stoic adventure starts. Today, there it is. 10 lessons from Stoicism to flip chaos into calm, stress into strength, and May into woe. Epictetus's control hack. Marcus's acceptance vibe. Seneca's gratitude glow. It's all here. Ready to rock your world. But here's the million-dollar question. Will you grab it and run? Next time life swings. Traffic snarls, tough talks, total breakdowns. Pick one lesson, just one. Control your vibe. Accept the mess. Thank the universe for your socks. See what shifts. Then drop me a comment. I'm dying to hear how it hits you. Loved this? Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell. We're just scratching the Stoic surface, and I've got more coming. Share this with someone who needs a lifeline in their storm. Let's build a crew of modern Stoics, one calm warrior at a time. See you next video. Stay curious, stay cool, and keep climbing.